Hello, my lovely students. Welcome to the last and final part of understanding our kindergarten work on phonics. So far, we've looked at a lot and we've enjoyed the lesson. We've looked at what phonics are, divided it into sections where we looked at phonemes, understood what phonemes are, gave examples, moved to what graphemes are, gave examples, understood it further, and later went to what we call the letter sound correspondence. Also here we gave examples, talked about the letter sound correspondence and what they entail. We gave examples where we can also pronounce letters and understand them. After this, we looked at what blending is. We understood what blending is. We gave examples and even tried to pronounce and understand more on what blending are. We moved on to segmenting, whereby we understood the meaning of segmenting and even examples on how to segment words. So right now our main focus is going to be on CVC words. And before, like I said, CVC words are just words that are made up of the consonant vowels consonant format. And I talked about the vowels. We have 5 vowels, okay? And this pen is bright. I want to use a pen that we can all see. So let me use this. So we have 5 vowels, right? And the first one is, anyone can, before you even write them, you can think of any vowels that we know, okay? So we have A, we have A, we have E, we have, sorry for that, we have O, and we have U, or U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. So these are the 5 vowels. So in our last classes, we talked about the letters of the alphabet. So all the letters of the alphabet are consonants except these 5. All the other letters of the alphabet are consonants except these 5, okay? So all the above, all the letters of the consonants, sorry for that, all the letters are consonants, all the letters of the alphabet are consonants except these 5. The A, E, I, O, U, which are our vowels. So the CVC words are just words that have a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. Sorry for that. So they have a consonant. So CVC words are words that have a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant, okay? So they're just letters that, or words that have 3 letters in them. And you have to know one thing, that CVC words, or these words that I'm talking about, are the first letters or the simplest letters that you even learned before you knew other words. So these are types of words that consist of letters with the pattern consonant, vowel, consonant. They are the first words that we have typically learned and read and written in English before any other words. They are the simplest of any words, and they help us understand better and even learn other words. So we're going to look at examples of CVC words. And before I look at that, just remember what I've told you. These are just 3-letter words, okay? And these are words that have the consonant, vowel, consonant format. Look at the word bed. Look at this word bed here. Bed. B is the beginning, which is a consonant. E is a vowel. D is a consonant. So therefore, this is a CVC word. I'll give a lot of examples of CVC words because I want us to understand. So bed is an example. B is a consonant. E is a vowel. D is a consonant. Therefore, it's a CVC word. Pig. P is a consonant. E is a vowel. And G is a consonant. Remember, our vowels are A, E, O, and U. So you will look at all of this. If you see any here, then it's a consonant. So look at sun. U is here, so U is a vowel. The rest 2 are consonants. So therefore, it is a CVC word, okay? So those are our vowels. Let's look at another one. Box. B is a consonant. O is a vowel. X is a consonant. Therefore, it's a CVC word. Box. R is a vowel. R is a consonant. So re. E is a vowel. D is a consonant. Therefore, it's a CVC word. C is a consonant. U is a vowel. T is a consonant. Therefore, it's a CVC word. Same as mop. So CVC words are very, very simple to understand, okay? Just remember the consonant, okay? Just remember that every other letter is a consonant except the 5 vowels. And I'll write it here so that we can know the vowels. So anytime you have a 3-letter word, check if you have any consonant here. So we have A, we have A, we have E, we have O, and we have U. So anytime you get a 3-letter word, check if any of them is part of this. So that is our CVC. And remember the format. The first letter should be a consonant, second should be a vowel, and third should be a consonant. If you find words like maybe, look at this word. Sorry, but if you find word like act. If you find a word like act, look at this word, act. Is this a CVC word? No. A is a vowel, C is a consonant, and T is a consonant. This is a VCC word. So therefore, act is not part of our word here. So we don't want something like that. We just want things, for example, let me give you an example of maybe cat. The word cat. We have C, we have A, and we have T, okay? So C is a consonant, A is a vowel, and T is a consonant. Therefore, this is a CVC word. Therefore, this one is correct. It fits to be part of what we know as the CVC word, okay? So just remember that. That is our vowel. So after looking at this, we look at something known as decoding. This is very simple again, class. And decoding is just about applying phonics knowledge to read and sound out words. So decoding is applying the phonics knowledge we've learned there to read and sound words. So we look at the coding process is about translating written and printed words into spoken. It's just about reading. How can you read something and speak it out? So you recognize letters or letter combinations, and letters we talked about graphemes, and in this word use the knowledge we learned about sounds or the phonemes to determine the corresponding sound and then pronounce it. So decoding is just about reading. For example, cat. Here you identify C-A-T. Those are the letters. These are the graphemes. So using our knowledge from our phonics understanding, we will know that C is sound K, A is sound A, and T is sound T. Therefore, we will read this as cat, okay? We'll pronounce this as cat. So decoding is just reading. Very easy. Dog, D-O-G, D-O-G, dog. Decoding is about reading, and I think we've done this when we were segmenting, when we were also like combining and segmenting and separating everything. We did this, okay? Fish, F-I-S-H. Those are the graphemes, those are the letters, but we read them as sounds as F, E, Sh, F, E, Sh. So how do we pronounce it? Fish. Very easy. So let's look at some of the examples again. We have jump, J, A, M, P, J, A, M, P. Therefore, we pronounce the word jump. So it's very easy. In the examples I've given, we notice that decoding also involves like breaking down the words into their sound pattern. So you break out a word and then try sound them out using the sounding techniques we use, and then you'll be able to read them out loudly. So last in class, we will look at the relationship between letters and sound. The relationship between letters and sound. So here we're going to understand how written language is going to correspond with spoken language. So what you write and what you speak, we're going to look at the relationship between the two, okay? And the first relationship is the phoneme to letter correspondence. For example, the phoneme B corresponds to letter B in words like but. B represents B, okay? We have K, which is K. We sound it as K. For example, in kite, the letter K represents the sound K. So the way we write and the way we read has the same like meaning and helps us to understand the word. So we have phoneme to letter correspondence. Phoneme is the sound to letter corresponding, whereby you find the sound is the same as the letter. For example, letter B is the same as sound B. Letter B, sound B is written as the same. Sound K, letter K, sound K, letter K, sound S, letter S, sound S, letter S. So this is one relationship between the letter and the sound. Another relationship is letter to phoneme. We have letter A, sound A, for example in cat. Letter A, sound A. Letter A again, sound A. Letter A, sound A. That is in cake. Okay, so notice that there's a letter and the way we sound it can vary. We have cat, sound A. Cake, sound A. So letter A, sound A. Letter A, sound A. The second one, we have letter C, sound K. Letter C, sound K. Cat. We write it as C, but how we pronounce it like K. So cat. Look at another one. The sound is S is a sound in sailing, but we write it as C. Our sailing here, we write it as C, but we sound it as S. So that is an example of the letter to phoneme corresponding. Okay, we have blending and segmenting. We have blending. I told you blending is about bringing words together or bringing sounds together so that you can form a word, and segmenting is dividing this word. So when readers read, they combine individual letters, the graphemes, to form a word. Example, K, at this. The letters C, A, and T are blended to create the word cat. So there's blending and segmenting. There's a relationship here whereby you divide words and then combine them to bring a final word or something like that. Okay, we have diagrams, but this one I don't want to look at this right now. But the main important thing that we've learned is the relationship between blending and segmenting, whereby you separate words or sounds and try read them out, then finally you form a final word out of that. So one thing we have to understand today is that phonics is it's an activity like letter recognition, whereby we sound out letters. We read simple books with CVC words and practice blending, segmenting sounds. So these activities will help us develop our skills. So phonics is just about letter recognition, letter sounding, reading these simple books with CVC words, and then practicing blending and segmenting. The more we do this, the more we'll be able to become good readers, good writers, and even the best people who are good at pronouncing. So class, I want us to do this activity whereby I have 10 simple questions for you here. There are 10. There are very 10 simple questions here. So the first activity is where I want you to answer this question. So for example, what sound does the letter B make? So you look at here, I showed you how to write sounds. So you choose the right answer. So for example here, I will do this for you. What sound does the letter B make? It makes the sound B. So therefore, B is our answer. You rule it. Which word starts with the sound P? This is the sound P. So which word starts with that? It's pig. So you mark it like that. So I want you to do, So you mark it like that. So I want you to do this exercise for all the 10 questions I've given you here, whereby you just mark the right answer, okay? So we have this question here. What letter represents the sound M? That is letter M here. So you mark it. So that is the activity you'll do. The second activity is write down 5 CVC words. For example, cat, dog, whereby, what do I mean by CVC words? Here's where the first letter, like our cat, this is a consonant, this is a vowel, and this is a consonant, right? This is a consonant, this is a vowel, and this is a consonant. So that is what you will do for the activity. So these 2 activities, make sure you do them and practice. So far I hope you've learned. I hope you know now what phonics are. It's easy for you to understand. When you don't understand any clarifications, I will be here to help and guide you. Thank you so much for joining the class, and thank you so much for your participation. hope for the best. Bye.